원칙, 대해, 원칙.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Grove. For all of you that are up at Alma and throughout the Grove this evening, we'd like you to please join us in the park as our program will begin shortly. Good evening once again, and welcome to the Grove. If all of our guests surrounding the park would now make your way to the park, we would appreciate it as our program will begin shortly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. We are so glad you're here. We just have one small request for this evening. If you're in the first 6 or 7 rows of people from the stage, please do not hold up any signs. I know it's a very strange request, but we want everybody who's going to be visiting with us tonight on stage to be able to see what great people we've got here. So thank you for being here. First 6 rows, please hold down your signs, and very soon our program will begin. All right, is everybody having a good time? As you know, one of the things synonymous with Caruso is a good time. But while we're waiting for things to get started, we thought you might want to work out a little bit. So we're going to do what Rick has made very famous throughout this campaign. So we're going to start a chant that he can hear all the way back at his place. Join me with Caruso Can. Caruso Can. I don't want to do this alone. Caruso Can. Let's go, folks. Caruso Can. Caruso Can. Caruso Can. Caruso Can. Caruso Can. Yeah, that's very good. Excellent. Next, we're all going to have you sing an individual song, so if you line up by the stage, you'll be in great shape. Very soon, we're going to start. We're waiting for just a few more guests to show up back here, and then our program will begin. Thank you so much for being so patient. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being so patient. We have a little bit of an update for you. Our first numbers are in. The current numbers show Kevin De Leon with 7% of the vote, Karen Bass with 38% of the vote, and Rick Caruso with 41% of the vote. So let's keep it going. We've got more music for you, and very soon the program will start, I promise.
Check. Hello. How's everybody feeling? Guys, my name is Juan Rodriguez. I'm one of Rick Caruso's consultants. I just came down. I'm sure you guys are seeing it on your phone. We are feeling really good tonight. He's having a moment with his family. As you all probably know, getting around the city of Los Angeles is pretty difficult. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes, see what additional votes come in. But like I said, we're feeling really, really good tonight. Rick's going to wrap up a moment with his family, have a drink, have some fun. I feel like it's going to be a really good night tonight, guys. Thank you.
Walk away.
right, everybody, your wait is almost over. For those of you that are milling around a little bit, it's time to come back to the park. Our program will begin in 5 minutes. everybody. First of all, I want to thank you all so much for your patience this evening. As you crowd in, we are now 1 minute away to begin our program, and we just want to give everybody a chance who might be sort of walking around and enjoying the grove to come on over to the park. We will begin in less than 1 minute. All right, everybody, put your hands together. It's time. And our first guest that we're welcoming to the stage tonight is Mr. Mark May, the Executive Director of Project Blue, Coach Mark May.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys feeling out there? Nah, I need more than that. How you guys feeling out there? You guys feel good? You feel amazing? As you should, as you should. It's important that we celebrate ourselves. It's important that we celebrate each other. It's a beautiful day. Excited to see everyone here. Give yourselves another big round of applause. Give yourself a big round of applause. I'm a coach, as you guys heard. I was introduced as a coach, so I'm full of energy. I'm full of a lot of energy, and I want you to replicate that energy right now. So you heard I'm a coach, right? You guys ready to do some jumping jacks? That's a joke. But I'm trying to see who was with me. Who was going to do some jumping jacks with me out there? Y'all serious? Are we going to get a fifth? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But it's a great day, and each day that we get is a blessing. Each day that we get is a blessing, so it's important that we celebrate ourselves and we celebrate each other. It's very important that we do that. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark May. And it's a pleasure to stand before you today and show a little love for my friend named Rick Caruso. Right? Who am I? Mark May. I heard you right here. And I'm the executive director of Project Blue, a youth organization or organization that uses youth programming to strengthen the relationships between law enforcement and the community. I'm also the co-founder of Forward Progress Youth Foundation. I'm a coach, as you might know. I'm an educator. But most importantly, I'm a leader within my community. I'm a leader of my community. I like to say that. I'm excited tonight. You excited? I'm excited to share a few words about a man who I know named Rick Caruso, who's dedicated his life to serving the city of Los Angeles. A grandson of immigrants, a loving father, a husband, and a lifelong Angelino. Rick has built up Los Angeles and broken down inequalities that our city has faced. Through my experience and my relationship with Rick, I've witnessed firsthand in my community. I first got to know Rick when he became engaged with Operation Progress in St. Lawrence of Brindisi School, which is a program that empowers students in the community and provides scholarships to those same kids in the community of Watts, who I happen to be directly connected to. I'm sure that there are many other things that Rick could have done with his time, but Rick chose to give back to the kids and families in my community. And when he was called upon, he didn't look the other way. He took it upon himself to take action and get things done. That's what I like to call a leader. That's a leader right there. What type of leader is he? He's empathetic. He's an empathetic leader. He's genuine. He's involved and engaged. And most importantly, very effective. I know him to be a man who is dedicated to improving the lives of those around him. So I have every reason to believe that Rick Caruso will do the same thing as mayor of the city of Los Angeles. Yeah, make some noise for that. Make some noise for that. Through our shared journey, Rick and I, through our shared journey, he's already made such an impact. And I don't know about you, but I'm just excited to cheer him on as he continues to do great things in service for our community. Now, I told you I'm a coach, so we do our round of applause a little different way. So I don't want you to just give a round of applause. We're going to do a 2-clap. So when I say give me a 2-clap, I need everybody together to give me a 2-clap for Rick Caruso. Give me a 2-clap. Together. Give me a 2-clap. Together. Give me a 2-clap. You see what we do when we do together? We make beautiful music. You see that? I want to leave you with one takeaway. And listen closely. When we allow ourselves to build authentic and healthy relationships, we realize a lot of good things can happen. Rick, I look forward to our continuous relationship that allows us to strengthen and serve our community together. I challenge all of you guys out there. I challenge you. Be intentional. Be intentional about building relationships with people, because when we do, we realize that we can all coexist. And when we pour into our youth, we realize that we can actually put aside all of our differences for the sake of our young people. And with that being said, and speaking of our youth, I got somebody special I want to introduce you guys to. A youth turned incredible young woman. Before Rick comes up, I want to introduce you to Jennifer Alvarado. She's an impressive young woman, and former Operation Progress Scholarship recipient. Let's give a two clap. And now let's give a beautiful round of applause to Miss Jennifer Alvarado. Thank you guys.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Coach May, for that lovely introduction. My name is Jennifer Alvarado. You may have seen my face on a couple of the commercials. And today I would like to share a little bit more about my journey and how Rick Caruso has been instrumental. I was raised in the Imperial Courts Projects in Watts, here in Los Angeles, for close to 2 decades. If you don't know much about Watts, it's an area notorious for drugs, active gangs, and violence unfolding day and night. While there are negative elements defining my community, one of the things that Watts has taught me is to value unity. We live in such a dichotomized world where things aren't always black and white. And with an open mind, I believe that we can come to the middle ground and move forward. Through Rick's kindness and his devotion to my community, the trajectory of my future has drastically changed. Last year, I was able to graduate from Boston College with a Bachelor of Arts in psychology. And this year, I just finished my first year of grad school at USC, Rick's alma mater. Fight on. I see some fellow Trojans in here. I am happy to be pursuing a master's in public health. With that degree, I hope to give back to my community. And just like Rick has modeled his leadership, his devotion, and his loyalty to my community in uplifting the youth through education and empowerment, I hope to do the same. One of my long-term goals is to represent District 15, which encompasses Watts, and be a part of the LA City Council, because I believe that I understand the demands and needs of my community a lot more than most politicians. No offense to Joe Busciano, who's here. Rick's unwavering commitment to service has impacted the lives of many students and families. We are now able to be optimistic about our future. And I am just one of the many students that Rick Caruso has supported. Rick has been one of my biggest cheerleaders, and throughout this past decade and knowing him, I admire his compassion and his commitment to service. I am thankful to be here and to represent Rick Caruso. I've always been able to count on Rick, and so can Los Angeles. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Alex Caruso. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening, Los Angeles. How are you guys? First, I want to thank Jennifer Alvarado and Coach Mark May. It is a pleasure to share this stage with you. On behalf of my family, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for your steadfast support of this campaign. And thank you for your hard work and dedication to make Rick Caruso the next mayor of the great city of Los Angeles. This is a city of hope, of dreams, and at its best, of opportunity for all. In fact, the very foundation of LA is built on the hopes and dreams of generations of immigrants that have made our city their home. It is the story of my family and the story of so many Angelenos. This is the LA that gave our family everything we hold dear, and the city that Rick Caruso wants to ensure continues to be that beacon of hope and opportunity for many future generations. But the reality is, our city is facing some monumental challenges. Now more than ever, our city needs a mayor that can take on the job on day one and actually get things done. From taking on the homeless crisis, to curbing the rising crime, and putting an end to corruption. I know my dad is up to the job. You've all heard his accolades and why he is overly qualified to be our next mayor. But I also want Angelenos to know the Rick Caruso that I know, a man who loves his family, a man with integrity and compassion, and a man with a deep sense of service and civic virtue. It has been a great pleasure for me and my family to help introduce you to the Rick Caruso that we know and love. Thank you all again for being here this evening and sharing this very special night with us. And now, I am so proud to introduce my dad and the next mayor of the city of Los Angeles, Rick Caruso.
Hello, everybody! Wow! What a crowd. I don't know about you, but I'm having a lot of fun tonight, so I hope you're having a lot of fun. Sweet Alice, right in the front row. 40 years. 40 years, Sweet Alice, you and I working together. We got 40 more ahead of us. And I want to thank everybody for being here today, and I just want to say what we're all thinking. I love LA. We have a lot to celebrate tonight. I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm first grateful to my incredible family, my wonderful wife of 37 years, Tina, my son, Justin, my daughter, Gianna, my son, Greg, and my son, Alex. I can tell you what I've learned is when one serves, we all serve. And we are all in this together, and without their support and their love and their encouragement and their counsel, I could not have done it without you. I love each of you, and I love you all, so thank you very much. And I love all of you, my friends, who have worked so hard to get me here tonight. I'm grateful for the people that have supported our campaign, from Sweet Alice to my pal Snoop Dogg to Omar Rodriguez at the barbershop. Omar's terrific. To Bradley in Koreatown, and on and on. And let me tell you, one of the things I've loved about running for mayor is I've been so warmly welcomed into the Latino community, the Black community, the Filipino community, the Thai, the Korean, the Bangladesh, and on and on. It is truly one of the most wonderful feelings to be so warmly welcomed and to have this experience in my life. I feel so blessed. But let me tell you why I think this is such a great night beyond the fact we are doing so well tonight. This is a great night because so many people have gone to the voting booth and they've sent a message. We are not helpless in the face of our problems. We will not allow this city to decline. We will no longer accept excuses. We have the power to change direction of Los Angeles, and that's the way we're voting. I frequently hear and read how divided people are, but what I found out is that people share so much in common. They're upset about the problems of homelessness. They're upset about the problems of crime, corruption, but they're also upset that our city government seems to accept these problems as if life has to be this way. What voters are saying tonight is no, it doesn't. It does not have to be this way. Now, when I started go for it. I want to remind people that only a couple months ago, only 6% of the people knew who I was. How are we doing tonight? And it's not because I'm some political genius. It's because we've been proposing practical solutions for very complex problems that people understand. We've been listening to people around the city. This is an important moment in the history of our city. Angelenos feel unheard. They feel left out. They feel worried and hopeless. But as I have traveled around and as I have listened, I am hopeful. I am confident that we can change, and change will happen. Yes, we will, Sweet Alice. I feel hopeful listening to Sweet Alice and Omar and everybody I've talked to, children, parents, business people, entrepreneurs, artists. There's a love for this city that's deep in their hearts. Angelenos are good people, hardworking people, proud and committed to work together to get this city back on track. Loving people who want to be heard, tired of excuses from career politicians, but they're still eager to help. I believe in the good of our city, the strength, the courage, the hope to dream and celebrate our greatest strength, our diversity. This is what I love about this city. It's our people. It's our diversity. It's the fact that we have 224 languages spoken in the city of Los Angeles. That's something to celebrate. More than anything else, it's the big thing we have in common, the shared belief that anything is possible, anything, and I believe that. So this is a great awakening. Our big, beautiful city needs our help. We are the greatest city in the most incredible nation on earth, but we can't proclaim that our city is the greatest if we don't offer our homeless a better path forward, if we allow people to live in their own waste and die in the streets, if we tolerate corrupt officials, if we allow crime to suffocate our communities and spiral out of control, and if we don't allow second chances for those who deserve it. This city is a family, and at times we raise our voices like all good families when there's different perspectives. But as with all good families, we want to be united in purpose and united in hope. We want to strip away our differences and proclaim out loud what unites us, not what divides us. As I have spent the last few months campaigning, meeting Angelenos from every walk of life, every ethnicity, every lifestyle, every corner of this wonderful city, I have again realized what I've always believed but have sometimes forgotten. Angelenos just want their fair share of the American dream. Whether they arrive from some foreign land or they've been here for generations, they want to work hard. They want to provide for their families. They want to sacrifice for future generations. They want to dream big, live in peace, and reach back and bring somebody along and touch somebody's life who is in need. There is a way forward. There is a way to share the American dream. There is a way to protect lives and livelihoods while welcoming all. There is a way to celebrate our greatness and goodness and hope that Los Angeles stands for. Do not listen to those who believe that change is not possible. In today's Wall Street Journal, and I wasn't going to do this, but after I read it this morning, I felt compelled. My competitor, Karen Bass, is quoted that under her leadership as mayor, homelessness will not be solved in 4 years. The most Angelenos can hope for, quote, is light at the end of the tunnel after 4 years. Whoa. Whoa. Well, let me respond by saying this. The light at the end of the tunnel is shining bright tonight. Angelenos are fed up with career politicians that can't solve problems. LA needs a mayor that believes in themselves and that knows how to lead, not fail. There is a clear choice in this election which will decide the future of LA. I hope to lead this amazing city. I know Angelenos will lean in for meaningful change. We need strong, proven leadership, strength in the face of tough problems, but compassion through strength. Tonight is the victory story about an entire community that refused to let the dream of Los Angeles be extinguished. As your mayor, I want all Angelenos to join me. Envision a city of their dreams, to dream up a future for their children that they have never imagined, to accomplish things that have never been done before, because dreams in LA can't come true. And I promise you this, I will always imagine what we can do instead of making excuses for what can't be done. And let me tell you what I see. I see a more compassionate Los Angeles where we move tens of thousands of people off the streets and into housing and treatment. Yes, we need to do that. I see a safer Los Angeles where our kids can actually walk to school without fear. I see a cleaner Los Angeles when everybody can enjoy the beaches and the parks and just walking down the street. I see a more inclusive Los Angeles full of stories like my immigrant grandparents, where everybody has a shot and anyone can get a grip on the ladder of success. That's the LA story we will write together starting tonight. My fellow Angelenos, we can make this city the city of our dreams. We can solve homelessness. We can curb crime. We can put City Hall back in the service of people. And we can do it together. We will do it together. And our dreams will come true. God bless the city of Los Angeles. And thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you into the sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night. Gonna rock the night away. Out on the floor, there ain't nobody there but us. Girl, when you dance, there's a magic that must be love. Just take it slow. We got so far to go. When you feel that heat, and we gonna ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you into the sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night. We gonna rock the night away. And when the groove is dead and gone, yeah, you know that love survives, so we can rock forever.
Can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. I just don't wanna stop. Too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late. The boss is so demanding. Open the door up, and to my surprise, there you were